If you are watching this video, you probably know that devastating feeling. That moment when you realize that something has changed, that your inner strength is not the same as it used to be. Maybe it started as something sporadic, a glitch here and there that you tried to ignore, thinking it was just fatigue or stress. But over time, this reality became more frequent, more present, turning moments that should have been ones of pleasure and connection into episodes of anxiety and frustration. The truth is that you are not alone in this silent struggle. Millions of men around the world face the exact same problem, but few have the courage to talk about it openly. It's a suffering we carry in secret, a battle we fight alone, often in silence, hoping that somehow the situation will resolve itself. But here's the good news I have to share with you today. There is a natural, safe, and effective way out of this situation. My name is Marcus, and over the past few years I have dedicated myself to studying and sharing information about men's health, specifically how we can regain our vitality and intimate strength through natural methods. What I am about to reveal to you today may be the game changer you have been looking for. There are 6 powerful foods that science has proven to be capable of revitalizing your performance naturally, without the risks and side effects of conventional methods. Before we continue, do yourself a favor. Leave a like on this video if you really want a solution to this situation. This helps me understand that I'm on the right track and motivates me to continue bringing you content that can transform your life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I have a lot more valuable information to share with you in upcoming videos. Now, let's get down to business. The first food that can revolutionize your intimate life is Peruvian maca. This tuber, cultivated for thousands of years in the high altitudes of the Andes, is considered one of nature's most powerful adaptogens. Scientific studies indicate that maca has unique properties for balancing male hormones, especially testosterone, which is essential for maintaining libido and performance. Research conducted at renowned universities has shown that men who consumed maca regularly for 8 weeks experienced significant improvements in their erectile function and sexual desire. What makes maca even more special is its ability to act as a general tonic for the body, improving not only intimate performance, but also energy levels, mood, and overall well-being. It's as if it attacks the problem at its root, strengthening the entire male hormonal system. The second food I want to introduce to you is Tribulus terrestris, a plant that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine to enhance male virility. What science has discovered about this plant is fascinating. It contains bioactive compounds called saponins, which have the ability to naturally stimulate the body's production of testosterone. Unlike artificial methods that can cause dependence or unwanted side effects, Tribulus works intelligently, helping your body produce more of the hormone you should naturally have. Clinical studies suggest that men who have used Tribulus for extended periods have reported consistent improvements in their libido, erection quality, and overall sexual satisfaction. But here's something important I need to tell you. Although these foods are powerful, the reality is that getting the necessary amounts of these nutrients through diet alone can be a real challenge. You would need to consume huge amounts of these foods daily to achieve the dosages that studies consider effective. That's why many men who discover this information end up frustrated because they try to implement dietary changes but don't see the expected results. This is where I need to introduce you to something that can make all the difference in your recovery journey. After years of studying this subject and talking to thousands of men who have faced situations similar to yours, I have discovered a formula that concentrates not only the 2 ingredients I mentioned, but also 4 other elements that are fundamental to men's health. I'm talking about Alpha Vita, a supplement that has been developed specifically for men who want to regain their confidence and performance in a natural and safe way. What makes Alpha Vita special is not only the fact that it contains maca and Tribulus terrestris in scientifically studied dosages, but also its complete formulation that includes other synergistic ingredients. Let's talk about the third powerful ingredient, fenugreek. This ancient herb has proven properties for improving levels of free testosterone in the body, which is the active form of the hormone that really makes a difference in your performance. Research indicates that fenugreek not only increases testosterone, but also improves muscle strength, body composition, and, of course, sexual function. The fourth ingredient I want to highlight is saw palmetto, a palm tree whose fruits have been used for generations to promote men's health. Saw palmetto is especially known for its benefits for the prostate, but recent studies suggest that it may also have positive effects on erectile function, especially in men facing problems related to natural aging. Now let me explain why your current situation is not your fault and why you should not feel less of a man because of it. Erectile dysfunction can have multiple causes, ranging from physical factors such as circulatory problems, hormonal imbalances, and oxidative stress, to psychological issues such as performance anxiety, chronic stress, and low self-esteem. What happens most of the time is that these factors feed off each other, creating a vicious cycle that is difficult to break. You have a failure, it causes anxiety, the anxiety causes more failures, and so on. It's a cycle that can destroy not only your confidence, but also your relationships and your overall quality of life. Many men try to solve this by ignoring the problem, hoping it will go away on its own, or by seeking quick fixes that can cause more problems than they solve. The truth is that your current situation is the result of a combination of factors that have built up over time, and the most effective and lasting solution is one that addresses these causes in a comprehensive and natural way. This is exactly what Alpha Vita is designed to do. In addition to the ingredients I've already mentioned, it also contains alpha-lipoic acid, a powerful antioxidant that improves blood circulation and protects blood vessels from damage caused by free radicals. Proper blood circulation is essential for firm, long-lasting erections, and alpha-lipoic acid acts directly on this aspect. The fifth ingredient in this formula is silymarin, extracted from milk thistle. You may be wondering what this component has to do with sexual performance, and the answer is more important than you might think. Silymarin is known for its ability to protect and regenerate the liver, and a healthy liver is essential for proper hormone metabolism. When your liver is not functioning optimally, it can have difficulty processing and balancing your hormones, including testosterone. In addition, many of the toxins we accumulate on a daily basis can interfere with natural hormone production. Silymarin helps cleanse and protect this vital organ, creating the ideal conditions for your body to produce the hormones necessary for a healthy sex life. The sixth and final ingredient I want to highlight is black pepper extract, which may seem simple, but plays a crucial role in the formulation. This extract contains piperine, a compound that significantly increases the absorption of all other nutrients. This means that your body is able to better utilize each of the active ingredients, maximizing the benefits you will experience. Now, let me paint a picture of what your life could be like in a few weeks. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling refreshed, energized, and confident. Imagine being in an intimate moment with your partner and not feeling that paralyzing anxiety, but rather the certainty that your body will respond as you expect it to. Think about what it would be like to regain not only your performance, but also your self-esteem, your confidence, and the quality of your relationship. Many men who have been through the same situation as you report that regaining erectile function has brought benefits that go far beyond the bedroom. They feel more confident at work, more willing to engage in social activities, and more present in their family life. It is important to understand that Alpha Vita is not a magic pill that will solve everything overnight. It is a serious supplement, formulated based on scientific evidence, which works gradually to restore your body's natural balance. The recommendation is to take 2 capsules per day, preferably with meals, and to use it consistently for at least 2 to 3 months to experience the full benefits. Some men begin to notice improvements in the first few weeks, especially in terms of energy and overall mood. But the most significant benefits for sexual function usually become apparent after the first month of consistent use. This is because your body needs time to rebalance hormones, improve circulation, and optimize all the systems involved in erectile function. One of the questions I get asked most often is about age. Many men believe that erection problems are inevitable as they get older, and that there is nothing that can be done to reverse this situation. This is simply not true. While it is natural for some functions to decline with age, this does not mean that you have to accept an unsatisfactory sex life. Men of all ages, from 30 to 70 and beyond, can benefit from a natural approach to improving their erectile function. In fact, the sooner you start taking proactive steps to care for your sexual health, the better your long-term results will be. Alpha Vita was formulated with exactly that in mind, to offer a solution that works regardless of your age by targeting the root causes of the problem. Another common fear that many men have is about dependency. They worry about starting to use a supplement and then not being able to stop, or that the product will stop working over time. This is an understandable concern, especially considering that some conventional methods can indeed create physical or psychological dependency. The good news is that Alpha Vita works completely differently. Instead of forcing an artificial response from your body, it provides the nutrients and compounds your body needs to function optimally on its own. It's like feeding your body the essential elements it may not be getting in adequate amounts through regular food. Over time, many men find that they can use Alpha Vita cyclically, taking breaks periodically, or even reducing the dosage as their hormone levels and sexual function stabilize. The goal is not to create dependence, but to restore your body's natural functioning. It is also important to address the issue of side effects. One of the biggest advantages of a natural approach like Alpha Vita is that the risks of adverse effects are minimal when compared to other alternatives. The ingredients used in the formulation have been recognized as safe for human consumption for hundreds or even thousands of years. However, as with any supplement, it is always recommended to consult a healthcare professional before starting use, especially if you are already taking other medications or have pre-existing health conditions. Transparency and safety should always come first when it comes to your health. Let me share with you something that I consider fundamental: the importance of approaching this problem holistically. While Alpha Vita can be a powerful tool in your recovery journey, the best results are achieved when you combine the supplement with healthy lifestyle habits. This includes maintaining a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and quality protein, exercising regularly, especially activities that improve blood circulation such as walking, swimming, or cycling, managing stress through relaxation techniques, meditation, or hobbies you enjoy, and ensuring quality sleep, as it is during rest that your body produces most of its important hormones. When you combine these practices with the benefits of Alpha Vita, you are creating the ideal conditions for a complete and lasting recovery. It's not just about solving a specific problem, but about transforming your overall health and vitality. Many men also benefit from talking openly with their partners about the situation. I know this can be difficult and embarrassing, but honest communication can relieve much of the pressure and anxiety you may be feeling. Often, partners are much more understanding and supportive than we realize, and having that support can significantly speed up the recovery process. Now, I want you to stop for a moment and think about how different your life could be if you had the confidence and performance you desire. Think about the intimate moments you have been avoiding, the feelings of inadequacy you have been carrying around, the frustration your partner may be feeling without fully understanding what is going on. Imagine what it would be like to wake up every day knowing that your body is functioning as it should, that you have the energy and vitality you deserve, that you can be spontaneous and present in moments of intimacy without that constant anxiety about whether everything will work as expected. This doesn't have to be just a fantasy. Thousands of men have already made this transformation, and many of them started exactly where you are now, frustrated, anxious, looking for a solution that really works without compromising their health or creating new problems. Alpha Vita represents a real opportunity for change. Not because it is a miracle product, but because it is based on solid science, proven natural ingredients, and an approach that respects your body's natural functioning. It's a chance to regain not only your sexual function, but your confidence, self-esteem, and overall quality of life. I know you may be wondering about the financial investment required. It's natural to want to know if it's worth dedicating resources to resolve this situation. Let me put things in perspective. How much would you spend to solve a problem that is directly affecting your happiness, your relationships, and your self-esteem? Think about how much you may have already wasted on temporary solutions, products that didn't work, or even relationships that have deteriorated because of this situation. Alpha Vita is not just an expense, it is an investment in yourself, your health, your well-being, and your future. Plus, when you consider that you are getting a complete formula that includes multiple active ingredients in the right dosages, the cost benefit becomes even more apparent. Buying each of these ingredients separately would be much more expensive, not to mention the convenience of having everything in one easy-to-take capsule. Another important aspect to consider is the issue of discretion. Many men feel uncomfortable discussing this issue in person, whether with pharmacists, doctors, or even those close to them. Alpha Vita can be obtained completely discreetly, allowing you to take care of your health without unnecessary exposure. The packaging is neutral and professional, not drawing undue attention, and the entire process can be conducted privately and confidentially. This removes one of the main barriers that many men face when trying to seek help for intimate issues. It is also important to mention that Alpha Vita is manufactured to strict quality and safety standards. All ingredients are tested for purity and potency, ensuring that you are getting exactly what is described on the label. This is crucial when it comes to supplements, as quality can vary significantly between different manufacturers. Now, let me be completely honest with you about something important. There is no magic solution that works for all men in all situations. Erectile dysfunction can have varied and complex causes, and in some cases, specialized medical intervention may be necessary. Alpha Vita is an excellent option for men who want to try a natural approach first, or as a complement to other treatments, but it is always recommended to consult a healthcare professional, especially if you have pre-existing medical conditions, or if the problem persists despite efforts to resolve it naturally. That said, the vast majority of men who experience erection problems can benefit significantly from an approach that includes appropriate supplementation, lifestyle changes, and attention to overall health. Alpha Vita was developed specifically to address this need. I want you to know that you are not alone on this journey. There is a growing community of men who are taking control of their sexual health and finding solutions that really work. You don't have to suffer in silence or accept that your sex life is over. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most important. It's the moment when you decide that you deserve a better life, that your happiness and well-being are worth the effort it takes to make positive changes. If you've made it this far in this video, you've already shown that you're ready to take that first step. You've invested time in educating yourself about your options, in better understanding your situation, and that's already a sign that you have the determination necessary to make the changes you need. Remember that recovery is a gradual process. Don't expect results overnight, but keep your expectations realistic and be consistent in your efforts. Each day of proper use of Alpha Vita, each improvement in your lifestyle habits, each step toward a more positive mindset, all of this adds up over time to create the transformation you seek. Many men report that the first signs of improvement they notice are not necessarily in erectile function, but rather in their overall energy, mood, and disposition. This makes sense when we understand that the ingredients in Alpha Vita work to optimize your hormonal system as a whole. As your testosterone levels balance out, your circulation improves, and your body receives the nutrients it needs to function optimally, you may begin to feel more like the man you used to be, confident, energetic, and present in all aspects of your life. This is just the beginning of a journey that can transform not only your sex life, but your overall quality of life. When you feel good about yourself, when you are confident in your ability to satisfy your partner and be the man she deserves, it reflects positively in all areas of your life. Your relationships become deeper and more satisfying. Your professional performance may improve due to increased confidence and energy. You may feel more motivated to take care of other aspects of your health, and your overall outlook on life becomes more optimistic and positive. It's fascinating how solving one specific problem can have such broad and positive effects. This is because our sexual health is closely connected to our overall physical, mental, and emotional health. When one area improves, the others tend to follow. Now, I want to extend a special invitation to you. If this video resonated with you, if you recognized your situation in the words I shared, if you feel that Alpha Vita could be the solution you have been looking for, I encourage you to take that important next step. The link to get Alpha Vita is available in the pinned comment of this video. There you will find all the information you need on how to place your order safely and discreetly, details on different packaging options that may offer better value for money, and contact information if you have any specific questions. Before I go, I want to ask for your help in spreading this information. If you believe this content can help other men who are going through the same situation, please like this video. This helps the algorithm show this content to more people who need this information. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I have a lot more valuable content planned about men's health, relationships, and quality of life. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos, as each one may contain information that can make a difference in your journey. And leave a comment sharing your experience, your questions, or simply saying that you're ready to make this change. You don't have to go into detail if you don't feel comfortable, but your participation helps create a community of mutual support among men who are facing similar challenges. Remember, you deserve to have a satisfying and fulfilling sex life. You deserve to feel confident and virile. You deserve to have intimate relationships that bring joy and connection, not anxiety and frustration. And most importantly, you have the power to make the changes necessary to achieve this reality. Alpha Vita can be the ally you need on this journey, but the most important element is your decision not to give up, to keep looking for solutions, to believe that a better life is possible and within your reach. Thank you for watching until now. Your dedication to seeking information and solutions is already a sign that you are on the right track. Now it's time to turn knowledge into action. The product link is in the pinned comment. Your new life is waiting for you.